And then as my mind started like shifting over time into like Thanksgiving started becoming more natural, like the depression started to decrease, and the things I begun to be thankful for started to be like things that were changing in my life. Like I started getting healthier. I started getting more joy.
Yeah.
My business was turning around a bit more. I wasn't having to, like, things started shifting so much in my life, like not just in my internal life,
Right.
but like in my life around me, because my internal world started to change. And that's the thing that has to change, to have your external world start to change.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Become Great podcast with your hosts, Ahab Al-Hindi.
Does anybody else just love Dan's voice? Like, okay, just so everybody is clear, this is not a voice he puts on. This is Dan's voice.
This is me. Yeah, this is my voice.
We could be shooting hoops, and this is how Dan is talking.
This is how I talk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There is no radio voice. I want to make sure everybody knows.
Yeah, this is just how I popped out the factory. I don't, it just
Popped out the factory.
it just came with the package. So yeah.
I love your enthusiasm. I love how you just always bring it with excellence, and and I love your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad. Well, hey, I guess in that case, if my day job ever doesn't work out, at least being a radio host is something that could be in the cards.
I think you could even get on TV, like, you're a handsome guy. So
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we'll figure out one way or another.
That's right.
And on that note, hey, talk about things to be grateful for.
Yeah.
And everything. So
good transition.
Thank you.
Pyro's rolling his eyes.
I know. I love it. So, because we're talking about, the topic for today is gratitude and everything. Right. And, us talking ahead of time before this episode, when you really stop to think about it, it doesn't take long to even grasp the fact that we actually have lots to be thankful for.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, now I know I'm thankful that I have a voice for radio. Look at that.
You didn't know?
No, fair. That's fair. I have been told by multiple people I could have that as a side gig one day.
Yeah.
But this whole episode, not just the whole episode, the whole podcast, to Become Great podcast.
Yeah. We want to help people have the greatest life they possibly can.
Exactly. Yeah. And it started off with the Become Great series, talk about the acronyms, but there's so much more beyond just that, that people can utilize to live a great life.
Absolutely.
Right. And gratitude in my own personal life, and it sounds like yours as well, that's a big component of living a good life.
It's so true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was telling you before, like I went through a season where I was just in a pretty severe depression. I was in my early to mid 30s, and I was running my business. My wife and I had miscarried a baby. We were just grinding, just working our tails off. Didn't even really get to pause to mourn the loss of a baby, and we're just like in it, right? And we're working 70, 80 hours a week.
That's hard.
Just each of us.
That's rough.
And not making any money, so that's
even more rough. That's even more.
Yeah,
rough.
You're like, oh, at least I'm making money. No, you're not making any money. It's your first business.
Wow.
And I remember I just go into this state of like really hardcore depression, and I come across an author named Andy Andrews. And Andy Andrews, if you've not read any of his stuff, he writes novels that teach, which I love novels and I love to learn. So it was like the perfect marriage for me.
Absolutely.
I'd love to interview Andy someday. He is a legend. He went from homelessness and living underneath like a bridge on the beach, just reading books, and then like pulled himself out of that and became a very successful world-class speaker, author. He's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's what one of his tactics was. He has like a thankful like list that he writes every single morning.
Wow.
And when I heard that, I was like, man, I'm going to try that. Cause I'm like, I can't live in this depression anymore. Like, it's killing me. And so I just started like writing like 10 things I'm thankful for every day. And for the first like month, it was like, I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful that I have a place to sleep. I'm thankful for my wife. Just like really like the basics.
Yeah.
And then as my mind started like shifting over time into like Thanksgiving started becoming more natural. Like the depression started to decrease, and the things I begun to be thankful for started to be like things that were changing in my life. Like I started getting healthier. I started getting more joy. My business was turning around a bit more. I wasn't having to, like, things started shifting so much in my life, like not just in my internal life, but like in my life around me, because my internal world started to change. And that's the thing that has to change, to have your external world start to change.
That has to change first.
Yeah, the internal.
The internal before the external.
We are an inside out people.
Ooh, that's good.
Right?
Wow.
And so it's so important that the inside gets changed in order for us to see the outside get changed.
Yes.
I talk to people all the time, and they're living responsive to circumstance, right? Yeah. And then they go, look at all these things that are against me, right? Yep. And they don't think of like, what if I changed me? The way I look at the world, the way I respond to the world, the way I see the world.
Yeah.
And maybe the world will start to change. And I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in other people's lives. It was radically transformed my life, this whole Thanksgiving journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're saying that was the beginning of your Thanksgiving journey, was hearing about this Andy Andrews guy.
Yeah.
And learning about him.
Just hearing it in his book, because I listen to books because I'm a slow reader.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah. 2x speed, baby. Yeah. When it comes down to that, it helps a lot.
And I just, so I listened to it in his book. I started doing it. And in the end, I ended up making my own journal. Like I published one, self-published, a journal called I Am Thankful, because I was like, this is so like transformative for me. Like, I bet this would help other people. And I had a little coffee shop at the time, so I just put them in the coffee shop and, sold them from there and sold them on Amazon and stuff. But like, it was just something that helped me, that I wanted to help other people with.
So unpack that a little bit. That I Am Thankful journal, kind of, right? So are you saying like, it's just essentially just a journal that you write something every day that you're thankful for? Is that it?
Yeah, and there's like some guides in there, like there's some scripture in there to encourage people, and there's like just different things to help you like kind of unpack like your day and like help pull out some of the Thanksgiving. But it was really impactful for me because it helped me move from reacting to being proactive with my words and my thoughts.
Yes.
And that was pretty transformational for me.
Yeah. And you were saying, but you started to be proactive, and when you're saying these things you're grateful for, right?
Yeah.
You're doing this while you are broke, you're working 80 hours a week, like, so you're really like, you have to fish for these things. But
there wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My wife was awesome.
Yeah.
I had a bed to sleep in.
Yep.
I was thankful that I had a restaurant so I could eat.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Food helps.
My wife.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, because we were in really dire straits financially. So
yeah, I remember you telling me, like, and because I'm sure a lot of people, when they think, I'm sure people have heard like, oh yeah, I should be grateful for things. I should make a gratitude list. And people might say, oh, well, that's easy when you're making a bunch of money and everything, right?
Yeah.
And you run Chick-fil-A over here now, but no, you didn't, like, at that moment.
No.
You were hurting. Like,
no, it was. Rubbing two nickels together was a struggle. I had to find two nickels.
Yeah. Finding one might be easier too. That's pushing it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a tough season of life, man.
And so that's the thing. Like, but you said by starting there at that point when when life was hard, you decided to find the things that you did have that you were thankful for.
I needed to change my perspective.
That's it. Yep.
Right. Like I needed to go from like focusing on what I didn't have and what wasn't happening. I wasn't seeing breakthrough in my business. I wasn't seeing a financial return. I wasn't seeing you go into business so you don't exchange time for money, and I was exchanging time for no money.
Not a good trade-off.
This is rough, bro.
That's rough. Man.
And so you have all these expectations, like my life is going to look a certain way. Right. And my life wasn't looking that way. And I was honestly just knee deep in depression. I was binge watching TV, and I was like, something has to change. Yeah. Like something had to change. Man. And when I heard that Thanksgiving was like this key to like getting some breakthrough just in your whole life, I was like, man, I'll just try anything right now.
Yeah.
Right. And so I just started like every day, just writing like 10 things every single morning.
Man.
And it was a pivot point. Like shortly after we started seeing our business grow, shortly after I got this like revelation that I'm here to raise up and develop leaders, like that my purpose started to come out. And so it started changing my life because it started changing the way I looked at the world.
Wow. And these are things that you said was a byproduct of you doing that, right?
Yeah.
How long did it take from day one, where like, okay, I'm going to give this gratitude thing a shot, right? I'm just going to try to write down whatever I can think of, to the point where you're like, hey, I'm actually, like, things are actually turning around. Like, how long was that time? Months. Okay.
Yeah. It's funny, like they say it like, I've heard so many different things. Like it takes 30 days to build a habit. It takes 40 days to build a habit. Mm-hmm. There's like, habit forming is different for every human, of course, right? Some people, it does take 30 days. Some people, it takes 140 days.
Yeah.
On average, it takes about 66 days.
Okay.
Like that's the science behind it.
Okay.
First average, it's about 66 days.
Gotcha.
And so if you can get the habit, which is roughly a little over 2 months.
Yeah.
Right. And you don't need to be great at your habit, whatever the habit is.
Sure.
But you do need a level of consistency in the habit in order for you to start seeing some change.
That's right.
And because it needs to start being who you are. Right. Like I don't want to just be using thankfulness. I want to be thankful.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I want to actually be a thankful person.
Yeah. Versus just using the tool, you want to feel like I'm genuinely grateful and thankful for things. Okay.
Yeah. Cause like, one of the things, I don't know how many people experience this. I feel like I experience it a lot, is I'll have milestone moments in my life, and the moment will come and I won't appreciate it. I'll look to the next thing.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, let's go to the next milestone. Mm-hmm. And gratitude helps you like stop and go, I actually need to appreciate what just happened.
Yes.
Like that was a big deal. Like, and maybe it wasn't like a big deal, but it was a big deal in that time.
Of course.
Right. And so like gratitude helped me just go, I need to pause. Let's just hit pause. Mm-hmm. Let's just take a moment. It doesn't have to be a lot. And let's just be thankful and appreciate all that hard work did something.
It's funny because I also had that mentality of like, blowing past forward, like look to the next thing, like, all right, don't have time to just sit and appreciate some things, right? And I feel like a lot of people, especially who are like very driven, right? I feel like that's a very easy mentality to pick up, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, cool, we just got this done. Let's move on to the next thing. Yeah. So why do you value taking a moment to pause and appreciate like something? Being a driven person yourself, like what are the benefits that you personally, that you've received from doing that?
It makes the milestones more sweet.
That's good.
It actually makes them more special. Like for instance, when I was in my weight loss journey, I would create a weight goal and a prize. And the prize wasn't like anything special. It'd be like a new pair of jeans. That's cool. Right? Something that fit.
Yeah.
And then when I would just stop and just be like, I actually did this. Like God, thank you that I had the opportunity and the health and the will to do this.
Yes. And
that's another thing. Like, who are you thanking?
That's a great point.
Right? Yeah. Like for me, it's always God.
100%.
Yeah. Like, cause it's like it's interesting to try to be thankful when you don't believe in God.
Yeah. What are you being thankful to?
Like, yeah. Like, and so it's important to me to go like identify, like, I couldn't have just done this on my own.
Yes. Got that right.
Like there is an X factor in my life who's always present, always there, always adding value to my life. Mm-hmm. And he is the one that really helped me come along. He probably brought Thanksgiving into my life. He brought that book to me. Yeah. I remember listening to the podcast where Andy Andrews was being interviewed, and I heard it as I'm driving to work, and I was like, oh, this Andy Andrew guys, I'm going to download his book right now. Download the book, driving, listening to the book, going, oh my gosh, like this is really incredible.
Yeah.
And then catching that one line in that one chapter and going, oh, I'm going to try that. Like, it's a series of events that you can just say, like, I had the mental wisdom to follow that trail, or I was following somebody.
That's right.
Right. And then I like to believe that I was following somebody, and it was the Lord. So
yeah, I mean, a man makes plans in his heart, but the Lord directs his steps.
Yeah.
And he was directing your steps to that podcast.
Because it was a tipping point. And I feel like he knew that I needed that tipping point.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And so when it comes down to gratitude now, like in your life, right? What do you do? Because you have a little bit more than what you had back then.
Yeah.
In terms of like, you don't have to work as much, like you're at least making money now, which is a great thing. So
making money versus not making money. I choose making money.
I think that's a good, between the two, I think that's probably the better choice.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah. So now how do you steward your gratitude, like in your life?
Yeah. I think for me, it is in the simple things, because one of the things I've learned is money actually doesn't make you happier, and it doesn't make you more thankful.
Ooh, that's good.
And the comparison is something that comes in. The more you have, the more you compare.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah. And comparison is a thief of joy.
Got that right.
And so for me, like I want to guard myself from comparison, because there's always going to be somebody who makes more money than you,
of course,
has a nicer car than you, has like whatever.
Yep.
Right. Their family operates at a higher level. They're taking more vacations, whatever.
Of course.
And so comparison is the thief of joy. And I don't want to go there. And I find myself, instead of comparing, thinking and actually celebrating other people's success. Because I find if I can celebrate someone else's success, like there's like this piece of like what they are succeeding in that I then get access to. It's like there's a level of breakthrough in my own life that I can step into and attain, because I didn't fall into the envy trap, and I fell into the celebration circle.
Yeah.
So that's where I want to be.
Falling into not the envy trap, but the celebration circle.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I want to be there. I want to celebrate people. I have a group of friends that I'm so grateful for. I've talked to them. I've brought them onto this show. They're the most amazing men in my life.
Yep.
And those guys, they're my friends, partially because we have a great time together. But they're also people I can bring my worst moments to, and they'll like empathize with me. And I could bring my best moments to, and they'll celebrate with me.
Yes.
And so that is a key, to find people who celebrate with you.
Yeah.
And then that will also help you in like having a heart of Thanksgiving, is like bringing people around you who, when you say something, they don't have that twitch inside them. Like, oh, I wish I had that. They have that, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's cool that you say that, because I myself, like whenever I see someone get rewarded with something, whether it's a friend, someone randomly on Facebook I haven't talked to in years, kind of thing, right? I'm always pumped for them, because like, that's cool. Like, if a person's a musician, like I'm not a musician, I have no care for that or anything like that, right? But when I see like, a person's like song blew up kind of deal, I'm happy for them. I'm like, that's amazing. Like because I try to put myself in their shoes to be like, if I was doing something like that, man, that's a big deal. That's amazing. Like, yo, good for you, bro.
You know what becomes harder is when that person's in the same lane as you.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, to still be happy for them.
Still celebrate them.
That's a great point. Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A owner operator thing, there's over, 2,200 of us globally. And a lot of them are more successful than me, right? I'm in a small town. I got a bunch of competitors. It's a weird season. Yeah. But like, I like love celebrating them.
That's cool.
Because they deserve it. They work really hard. They take care of their teams. They develop their people so well, and they get to enjoy a flourishing business. They're in my lane, and that's the hardest place to be grateful, is when you see somebody in your lane succeeding at a high level.
That is a great point. Did you like train yourself to do that? Like, how did you I think get to that point?
I think when you know the struggles of life and you know the struggles of someone else in that same role,
That's a good point.
it's actually easier to celebrate them.
That's a very good point.
But it takes you removing ego from the equation.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, it's tough.
That is tough. That could be tough. That could be real tough.
Because you know their problems. Because you have very similar ones.
Of course.
Right? And then you can look at them and go, man, you're doing it. Way to go.
That's
awesome.
amazing. Man, that's a great point. And I'm sure you've experienced this. I know I have. When you cheer for someone, whether they're in your lane or not, right, and genuinely cheer for them, celebrate them when they get a win, you also feel joy.
Yeah.
Like that's the cool thing about it. Like when you take yourself, the jealousy factor out of the equation, I feel joy for them. I'm like, that's amazing. Like, yo, great job, bro. Like I might not be in their world.
And what do you get when you envy?
That you get nothing.
No, you do get something. You get discouragement.
Oh, yeah.
You get depression. You get anxiety. You say, oh, I should be here. I'm over here. They're there. Why am I not there?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it just doesn't even sound like the route I want to choose.
Nope.
But if we allow our emotions to lead us, they will always go to the lowest common denominator.
That's for sure.
They will always pick the lowest road because emotions like easy pathways. They like the easy, cleared pathways.
Discouragement's easy.
Discouragement's easy. Depression's easy. Anxiety's easy. It's easy. Like they find that route. You have to actually train your emotions to choose the harder but more fulfilling pathways.
Yes, which gratitude. It's hard. You have to train. Your brain does not want to go there by default.
No.
You have to force it. I'm going to choose something today I'm going to be thankful for.
I'm going to do it. And I love what you shared earlier. You write 100 things.
Roughly. Yeah. I mean, it's probably like 30 or 40 like numbered things. I want to keep it to one page, but like one thing could be like 7 or 8 things on a given line.
Yeah.
Right.
Insane.
Yeah. Like
100.
Roughly. I mean, yeah, because I heard it from Steve Harvey, the comedian.
Yeah.
He has, besides his comedic skits and everything, he is hilarious. But he also has these motivational skits that he puts out on YouTube.
He's actually so inspiring.
So inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh man, like he talks about God all the time. I freaking love it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he talked about having a gratitude list that he starts every morning.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to start your day right,
what better way to start your day?
No other better way.
Yeah.
Like, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try that out. I just want to see like how many things can I write out, right?
Yeah.
And man, it was hard. Like, after you get past the first 10 things, like I'm like your brain shuts down. It's like, what else do I have? But just being thankful for the little things, right? Like, wow, thank you for my sleep, my bed, my covers, my dreams. The fact that I can receive dreams, like that's wild. Like,
so cool.
Yeah. And like the oxygen I have in my lungs, the ability to breathe, right? Yeah. Like there could be oxygen around you, but if you don't have the ability to breathe and functioning lungs, you got, what are you going to do? Like, so I started to write these things out and like, I'm like, this is amazing. Oh, the most recent thing I added, this was like a few weeks ago. Lord, thankful for everything you haven't given me.
Yeah.
Like there's things I've asked for him because a good father, if he gives you something good too soon, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. You have a kid, your 11, 12-year-old son, right? Like he might want to drive kind of deal.
Yeah.
Right. But of course, in the eyes of law, he can't, and he might not even be ready in your eyes. Right.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to that, you might be like, hey, I know you want to drive. Driving is a good thing, but if I give this to you too soon, this is not going to be good for you.
Yeah.
So it's that. So I'm like, well, how many things from that standpoint? Like I've been asking him for a wife, but if I'm not prepared, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good thing too soon. It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been just doing that, incorporating that into my life. And even this morning, I was just thinking about. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten into like a rut, like not a rut per se, but a routine, right? Yeah. Like we've been doing this for a while and everything. And in the very beginning, I was super pumped when I found out that you are my mentor, and this is the wild story behind how that whole. It's wild. But then we've been getting into this routine. I've honestly been taking it for granted, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I just woke up this morning. I'm like, you know what? In terms of things I'm thankful for, I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this with you here, like this year while I'm at school, like I'm getting so much from it. Like we've already talked about a bunch of it in our podcast, and I'm just super grateful for it. So on that note, thank you, bro. I'm super appreciative of everything you've done for me this year, and I'm just blessed, and I thank God that He's connected me with you.
Yeah, and I'm thankful too, man. Like you and Esther both and Hyro have been such a gift to me this year. And the cool thing is, like, you are, like, I love that. I could have guessed that you did a thankful journal, right? Because of the level of joy you have in your life. And the level, I told you this, we were sitting, we're talking one day, and I was like, you were the most present person I've ever met. Like, if I'm talking to you, you're not anywhere else but in this conversation. And it's one of the things I really value about you. It's because my ADHD makes me want to, like, what's happening in the next room, And I love that about you. I love that you can just be so present. And I think it does come back to this ability to just give thanks and to identify what God's given you and what's working. And that's just it's a gift of yours. It's your superpower, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
That means a lot. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
You as well, bro. Hey, I learned from one of the best, let me tell you. And so yeah, when it comes down to this, like, just the idea of gratitude, right? Like, it's just such a powerful tool for people. And like, I think some people might overcomplicate it. Like, I know I say 100 things. That sounds so, like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Like, I didn't get there overnight, right? I didn't get there one day. I kept adding to it. You just heard me say the most recent thing I added was, thank you, God, for everything you haven't given me.
Yeah.
Right. I heard some billionaire, like, on this podcast talk about that's on his gratitude list. And so I'm like, okay, if he's thanking God for what he hasn't received yet, then why can't I do that? I mean, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it is a great idea.
Yeah. So
I love the idea also of, like, thanking for things that you haven't received yet. Like things that are coming.
Yeah.
Like God, thank you that, I'm called to steward an online community, right? Like, that's something that I'm really thankful for. We don't have it yet.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be, like, digitally mentoring, like, a bunch of people, and I'm like, I'm thankful that you give me the opportunity to do that. I'm sorry I was so resistant for so long to do it, and just, like, thanking Him for things that we haven't got yet.
And that's a huge key as well, because I feel like a lot of people might think, well, I don't have a lot. What can I be grateful for?
Yeah.
I would argue you do actually have a lot already currently going for you. Like, oxygen's a great thing last time I checked. So, but also there's things that I guarantee you've been talking to God about that he's going to bring along the way.
Yeah.
Be thankful for that.
Yeah.
And you will be surprised as to, like, how that, as you said, that will change your internal world, which then will change your external world. Yeah.
There's something about Thanksgiving that brings multiplication too. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the metaphysical part of it, but, like, I know that if you speak thank you over water or over, like, rice,
I've seen this experiment,
and then
wild,
and you speak hate over this another cup of rice, the one that you speak love and thankfulness over stays fresh, and the one you speak hate over will mold and rot.
It's wild.
It is wild. So there's something about, like, this that is more than we can see.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I do think that there's something, like, if we're thankful for what we have, we actually give God something to work with, and it creates increase on the things that we do have.
100%.
Yeah. The thing I love about thankfulness, and this is just as we're, like, starting to wrap up, like, I love the conclusion of thankfulness is a hopeful mind.
Yes, it is.
It creates hope inside of you. Like, you start expecting good things to come your way. You start expecting the good to start to flow towards you, because your perspective has shifted from lack to what you do have in abundance.
Yes.
And you start expecting more of it. And that hopefulness creates more influence in our lives.
It does.
Like, the most hopeful person is also the person with the most influence.
Yes. I remember you telling me that before.
Yeah.
Like the cool thing when it comes down to that, when you're the most hopeful person in the room, you have the most influence.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember you telling me that before. You may have mentioned in a prior episode. It's very possible. Yeah. There was a bunch of good nuggets you've been dropping. I've noticed. So it's wild because, as you said with discouragement, it's easy to go there. It's easy to lack hope, right? Yeah. But just this little thing, right? Being grateful for the little things you do have, the things that are coming that you may not have, right? Yeah. That's the seed bed for that hope. And it's just a perspective shift. It's really all it is.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. And by doing that, man, that you flip that switch internally, things externally start to happen. You said for you, it took a few months and things are starting to click all of a sudden for you. And like, I think that's what I want people to get the most out of this episode. The fact that like, it does not take a lot to be grateful. Yeah. Like, you can just start off with whatever you have. You could be working 80 hours and making no money.
Yep.
and you can still be grateful. Yeah. Like there's no excuse literally, for that. And so, but once you get into that habit, right? Like whether it's 66 days as they say or not, like if you just keep doing that day after day, I promise you're going to start to just go through life and realize, wow, I actually have a whole lot more going for me.
Yeah.
Don't get caught in that trap of comparison. Just know that you have a lot going for you. And from there, God will work with you, and you'll start to see it in short order. Sooner or later, you're going to have a lot more things to be grateful for.
Yeah, it's so true, man.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for the Become Great podcast. If you like what you're hearing, please like, subscribe, comment. Love to hear your thoughts on some of the topics that we're bringing up and things that you guys want to hear in the future.
That's right.
And remember,
you too can become great. Take care.